What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Valencia Crew Mode, episode number 13. This is the last episode of Season 1. Episode number 13 is going to be the season finale, and we've got 2 games in the league playing anyway. I mean, technically we do have 3, but obviously I'm simming this first one against Osasuna, which we won 3-1. Oh, right back Cancelo actually got 2 goals in that game, so, you know, well done to him. But like I was saying, 3 games altogether in the league. So the first one was Sims, and then obviously this one, the second one is against Espanyol, and then the last one will be against Villarreal at home. So we've got 2 pretty hard games left in the league, because, you know, them 2 teams, Villarreal and Espanyol, I think are doing alright in the league as well. So, you know, I thought going into the games it were going to be quite hard. And then as well, we do have the cup final against Real Madrid, and it's actually going to be played at our stadium. I think it's called like the Metacena or something like that. I'm not quite sure how to kind of say it, but you know, anyway, it's at Valencia Stadium. But so yeah, I was quite excited for the episode. There's a lot of goals this episode, I'll tell you that, a lot of goals. Even though there was none in the first half of this game, the next 2 games against Villarreal especially, there was a lot of goals. But obviously going into this episode, before we played and before we simmed the games, obviously I didn't really show you the league table. Now I know I showed you the league table in the Sheffield United finale, but when going into these last games, I didn't really think I was kind of going to finish high as I did. The thing is, right, going into the final games of the season, Atletico Madrid had played 35 and they was on top with 75 points. Now, in second was actually Real Madrid, who was on 72. So they was 3 points behind Atletico Madrid, but they had a game in hand on them. And I think in these next 3 games, them 2 was actually playing each other. So, you know, it was a massive game. And then Barcelona, they had played 36 points and on the same points as Real Madrid in second on 72. But like I said, Real Madrid did have 2 games in hand over them. So, you know, I thought they would probably finish above them. And then we had a game in hand over Barcelona, which was obviously that Osasuna game, which we won. So that meant we went, obviously, 1 point above them. I think they had better goal difference, because to be fair, our goal difference wasn't the best actually compared to the other 3 teams. So, you know, if it came down to goal difference, I'd have probably finished last between all them, you know, between them 4, counting us. But, you know, winning that game against Espanyol as well obviously kept us above Barcelona. So at the minute, we was in 3rd place, and you know, we was doing all right. Like I said, we was 1 point above Barcelona, and then Real Madrid was actually, I think, on 70 something. I really don't know, but you know, I'm just doing it off my head. But I think it went Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, us, and then Barca, who was, you know, going into the last game of the season. And I'm not joking, guys. Going into this game, I actually could have won the league, surprisingly. The thing is, I did all the best I could. The thing is, you'll see here, Garay got an own goal for himself, and Villarreal went up 1-0 really early on. You know, I was pushing for a second. After that, to be fair, it was all us actually, and was creating loads of chances. You'll see here, another chance created. Roy should have maybe scored, but, you know, Asenjo pulled off a good save. But finally, the goal would come. Surprisingly, the goal scorer, Silva, you know, is one of the smallest players on my team. He actually rose up, you know, above everyone. Actually, you know, did a really good finish in the end with his head. So he made it 1-1. But you know, this game, I'm just gonna spoil it now. We did actually win this game in the end, and the table, I'm not joking, guys, it was so tight. You won't see it until after the cup final, but it was amazing to see. And you know, like I said, I wasn't really updating you with the table like I did in the Sheffield United Road to Glory finale, because I just didn't think I was in with a shout. You know, even going into these kind of last games, I was thinking to myself, you know, Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid's run away with it, and I wasn't kind of keeping tabs on the table, which I should have probably done, because like I said, it was really close in the end. But Castillo gets a goal for himself, makes it 2-1 against his old team actually. We obviously bought him from them. But, you know, Villarreal was actually playing really well, and they came right back. I mean, Mangala, the thing is, I cleared the ball, I pressed X, and for some reason he thought, yeah, I'll just control it, and then I'll let an old player of Valencia, Soldado, just get an easy tap in. So he made it 2-2. And like I said already, this was a great game. It really was. It was back and forth, so many chances. The first half, I'd say, was probably better than the second half. You'll see coming up. There weren't as many chances in the second half, but the chances that did happen would actually result in goals. And as you see here, Royce, getting past the defender very well. Also Lukaku, I don't know what that centre-back were doing, but, he just let Lukaku run past him. And in the end, Lukaku finished it again with his weaker foot, which is, for some reason this season, has come in so handy. I think he uses his weaker foot more than his stronger foot, and I don't know why, but, I'm not really complaining because, it kind of works, and he put us 3-2 up with another good goal, and, he's on for his hat-trick, actually, and you'll see there, I didn't really like Lukaku at first, I'll admit that. I thought it was a very sloppy, I thought it was quite sluggish, he didn't really run after the ball much, he didn't do much. To be fair, but by the end, the final episodes of this season, he's really come into form, and he's really got used to this league now, and he's been scoring a lot of goals. I think before the third to last episode of this season, he had about maybe 4 goals, and now, as you see, he's got 5, so, he's been on really good form, he's been doing really well for us, and that was it for the game, really, so, it was very entertaining, 4-2 in the end. Like I said, I will show you the table after this cup final, but, obviously, we are in it now. Estadio Mastello, that's the stadium of Valencia's, and it was against a very hard opponent. Real Madrid was playing a very strong team, and I've got to say, they played all right this game, Real Madrid. They didn't play the best. They had one good player that showed up big time, and it was James Rodriguez. He had a fantastic game, to be fair. He's causing me all problems. You'll see here also we do get a penalty from Carvajal taking out Pereira. We do actually get an early goal, obviously from a penalty from Silva. I think I haven't had many penalties this season, but when I have, I've probably only completed rate of about 50%. I ain't done that good of penalties this season, which is a bit frustrating because, I think we actually missed 2. I think it was against Atletico Madrid, so that was 2 in one game, which was quite poor. But you'll see there, we do go 1-0 up very early, and we actually get another goal for ourselves very early on. Dahoud, who's been one of my best players this season, gets quite lucky there, and then Lukaku got even luckier. I think it was Royce who just shot it. Oh, it might be Silva actually. He just shot it and it just hit Lukaku and went in. So, I'll take it every day of the week. I think every team would. And, obviously that made it 2-0. But like I was saying, Real Madrid, they wasn't good. But they weren't bad, They was alright. They were just average. They weren't really, creating a lot of chances. They had about maybe 2 or 3 all game. Modric, this was probably their best, and it was a really good play by him. Again, like I said, they had one really good play that shone out, and that was James Rodriguez. But apart from that, the game was ours, I thought, and I thought we did deserve to win the cup. And you see there, James Rodriguez creating a chance, but that was it. They was trying to put as much pressure as they can onto us. It wasn't working on. They weren't creating the chances. We took ours, and obviously that meant we would lift the cup and win a cup in our first season. So kind of good there. We finished, you'll see in a minute where we finished in the league. So we've won the cup in our first season, and we finished second on goal difference, was 5 goals behind Real Madrid. Somehow in the end, Real Madrid win the league, which, you could say probably, would happen. It was between them or Atletico. To be fair, it was Atletico's to lose, and they actually finished in 4th somehow. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, anyway, Real Madrid, Valencia, and then Barcelona actually finished above them, on the same points somehow, even though their goal difference is below. But anyway, Osasuna, the team that we played first up, they got relegated. But anyway, objectives now, and I think this is the highest kind of manager rating I've had all season, in between my 3 Cremos, Hull City, Sheffield United, and this one. I completed basically all of the objectives that the teams give me. Look, continental, success, completed that. Domestic, completed that. Financial, there weren't any. So this season, to be fair, has gone very well, and even better. You'll see in the squad report here, skipped it up a bit because I think it was like 2 minutes long, but just so much growth. Even some players that didn't hardly play, they went up ratings. Mangala, I'm hoping to bring him back next season. He's on loan from Man City, so he'll be one of the first players that I'll be going in for. Midfield, very happy with that. If I did have to swap someone, it would probably be Silva. I think He's all right, but sometimes he does go missing in games, and it is frustrating. Dahoud had a monster season. I'm so happy I bought him. Royce did very well coming in. Lukaku, obviously, like I said, you know, he came into his form at the final games of the season, but, you know, that kind of worked for us. Hopefully, he can kind of use that form just all next season. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for this season. The Valencia Career Mode will be, you know, straight away into Season 2, so, you know, there won't be any breaks in between that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like the button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later.